So
Yeah, yeah. The things that they see that we don't. What's going on? I don't know, man. I don't see it, so you gotta tell me.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop trying to reconnect my destiny and we'll just have a chat then.
There you go.
Yeah, because it just doesn't seem to be posting. My energy is really playing with stuff tonight big time. I already know that though.
yeah.
Okay, but that's okay. Energetic influence tonight is making sure that Facebook doesn't get my stream.
No, it
Yes.
wasn't on. It wasn't on there, and I was
Hey,
like,
so
"Oh,
tell me about
What?
that. Tell me about that. The parade that you guys just had at the campground.
Yeah, it was my seventh annual St. Patrick's Day parade that I had there. Even through COVID, we still had, I still hosted parades. It's just that we were 6 feet apart. You're in a campground, you know what I mean? And the only people in the campground is the same community, you know what I mean? We don't have outsiders coming in for weekends and stuff too much. So, yeah, it's a nice, I've been starting it for 7 years. When we got to the campground, they did Christmas in July and they did Halloween and so forth. And I was like, and they celebrate Saint Jean Baptiste and they celebrate Canada Day, but they do it on the same weekend between the two. And they call it a Canbec, which is cool. So when I started there, I was like, well, what the heck? You have all these holidays, but where's the first one? Where's the celebration that's happening every year at the beginning of the year that starts the year going? Is St. Patrick's Day. So it's how come you guys don't do it here? Oh, nobody wants to host it. I went, oh, wait a minute. So if I wanted to start it, I could. And they were like, listen, it's you. If you want to do it. So I did it. I started going and people are loving it. You got golf carts all following in. What I do is I have people decorate their lots and people will decorate their golf carts and follow, which is a Sandy Sun Express. It's a huge wagon, just like when you go to apple orchards and the kids get on a wagon and it pulls the wagon through the orchard. Well, we have that wagon. It's huge. It's all painted nice. And like if you see some of my videos on Facebook, which I had posted, you would see it's awesome. Everybody follows each other. So what I do is the committee that we have at the campground, they give me they donate six SAQ cards. What are those? Those are for the alcohol store. $25 gift certificates. So, and because it's all adults, you know what I mean? So we take, and I don't want people to say, oh, I had a better lot looking than theirs. I don't want negativity. So what I do is I take, say, the 10 names that all had their golf carts. I put it in a hat. Now they all have equal chance of winning. You decorated. That's all you need to do to enter my draw. So it's even. So
yeah."
we drew three names for the golf carts and three names for the lot. Now I am very lucky, but it's funny, and I didn't have to pick the names. I had another lady doing it. Well, she picked Angela's, my wife's golf cart, and our lot. So we won one and one and got a ticket in the other. And she looks at me and goes, "Man, you are really lucky." I said, "Yeah." And why aren't I playing the lotto? I don't know why. So it was fun. Everybody had a blast. Everybody got involved. Then this year, for the first time, uh, the parade started at 2 o'clock. It was done by like 3:30, you know. And at 4 o'clock, we organized. It's called a pub fest. And what it is that this year we had 7 participants at their camp lots. They'll set up tables, a bar, whatever it is, but they're offering their own cocktail. Now we made sure that there was a non-alcoholic cocktail and one with alcohol because not everybody drinks. And then there's kids too at the campground, so you want them to feel included. And oh, cheers, mommy, and they think they're all on the same level, which is cool. So we did that. We picked three. Well, the committee picked three secret judges to judge who was the first, second, and third best cocktails out of the 7. Of course, they picked me as a secret judge. So there I am, secretly going around with my piece of paper and pen, and people look at me going, "Irish, what are you doing?" Nothing. Hey, mind your own business, eh? But I had to taste each one. So I go to one lot. What's yours? Oh, I'm having pina coladas. I'm like, good way to start. All right. non-alcohol, alcohol. I said, hello, I'm an Irishman. Come on, alcohol. So I take the had a pina colada at one. This other one, she was having Jello shots with gold sprinkles in it and a piece of this candy. So it made it look like a pot of gold, but they were shooters, Jello shots. That
Nice.
was good. Another gentleman had Jameson or Bailey shots. Oh, okay, that's all right. It's nothing special. So then we went. The last two. One was he's a gentleman from Kanawaki. His nickname is Beaver. Well, he had this setup. Let me tell you, this setup of a bar, alcohol. He had 5 different shots going. He also had for the ladies Bloody Caesars and stuff like that. Long Island iced teas he had. So that was nice. And then another guy, the last guy, he had, which is a friend of mine, he had car bombs. You know what a car bomb is?
No.
It's a Guinness. You pour Guinness into a glass. Then you take a shot of Jameson and you pour it into the Guinness. And then you say, 1, 2, 3, which is, and it's delicious. It's good. Now, me, when I was a young age, I didn't like Guinness. It was a dark beer. I'm more of a blonde, But when you've had this drink and that drink, all beers taste the same. So it was fun. We organized it. It was our first annual. And what it does is it includes the whole campground. It includes everybody. So you're not singling out anybody because of their language, their looks, or anything. You pretty much you've got love for everybody, and you want everyone to feel that they're receiving that same kind of love and they're being enjoyed, that their company's being enjoyed. So of course, me, I jump on my golf cart, and because I'm with the Irish Society, I bring up something like 200, 300 Irish flags. Just nice little flags. I bring them up, I go around, and I pass them all out. Because, and no joke, you still see those flags the following year. People still have them on their campsites and so forth. So we do that. We had fun. We had live music at night, which was nice. Excuse me. So it's, again, reason I do it, making memories. Everybody that was at that campsite on Saturday will remember that day because why? They had all kinds of fun. They were laughing so hard that they felt like they were going to pee themselves. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, there was no drinking and driving. You know what I mean? Because you're on your lot or you're on your campgrounds, and you could just go, okay, I'm going home now, and that's it, which was nice. But I know on Sunday everybody was, very thankful. And again, I don't do it to be on the spotlight or anything. I just want everybody to remember one thing when it's my turn to pass is that you know what, that guy was fun. He was fun. He put smile on our faces. You know what I mean? When you saw him come into a room, you knew the party was starting. And I was like that since I was friggin' 14. You know what I mean? Back then it was Michael Jackson. No, but no more. I just love having fun. I love to dance, and that's with my TikToks. Maybe next time when we get it all set up, we'll get a link or whatever. People can join my TikToks. But you'll see, that's all I do is dance. Every year I do the Grinch. You know what I mean? Because I got the Grinch costume. I used to work at an old age retirement home, and we would have a Santa Claus coming in. But I just felt like, okay, that's cool. You know what? I'm gonna go get a Grinch costume, and I'm gonna start doing the Grinch. Well, man, did everybody love it? Getting to a point where people are inviting me to come to their parties for their kids' birthday parties. How much do you charge? You know what I would do? Nothing. If you want to make a donation to the Irish Society or maybe to the Children's Hospital or somewhere else, women's shelter. I do that a lot too. I do food banks. You have something to donate? Hey, take that $25 or $50 card you're about to give me. Go give it to the food bank. Go give it to them. And that's all it's about. It's just helping others and having a great time,
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, big time. It's really inspiring. Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I love to infuse the love into the world too. On a daily basis. Have to do it.
Yeah.
It's the whole reason why I'm pumping out what I do in this world.
That's it. You know what I mean? We gotta spread the positivity. You know what I mean? You gotta spread the love. You know, there's
Yeah,
too much
big
hate out
time.
there.
Big
You
time.
know, the lot of the things that I do in life, it's to I'm opening up doors for my kids. So, you know, we all used to see it when we were growing up. You know, oh, I got it. How did you get your job there? Oh, well, my dad or my uncle, that's a family member. And they always get into a good job. You always try doors open. So, me being a football coach, me growing up as an ex-promoter who are, I know when you look at my Facebook, even my kids say, Dad, do you know all those people? I truly, honestly can say that the 1,700 friends I have on Facebook, I've actually shake their hand or said hello to them. I don't have anybody that added me because they heard I was a nice guy from somebody else. I've actually talked to them. So when I tell my kids, yeah, listen, yeah, I know a lot of people. It's because how old I am, and it's because I've done a lot of things in my life to have people like me. Now, if I was an asshole, well, I wouldn't have that many friends. If I was negative, people are like, who wants to hang around with this dude? You know what I
Right.
mean? So, and that's all it is. It's just to open doors for my kids, man. You know what I mean? Uh, and a legacy. I'm also with the Irish Society. Me starting off as a member, me working up into vice president, now going to president. It's leaving a legacy also for my kids. You know what I mean? So, you want to leave this world on a positive note, not a negative note. And if you do have any negativity, I'm sure we all do. But there's ways of fixing it, ways of talking with people, just to get it off your shoulders, and then wash it off, start
Mhm.
fresh.
This is too much golden nuggets for our audience not to be getting this right now. Literally. No, I'm freaking out at everything that you're dropping. Okay,
All
audience,
right.
we are dropping this live and we will be back live in a minute. Literally, everybody's missing all of these golden gems. I'm ending this stream and I will go